What has partnering with CSHE made possible for the work that you do here in Ketchikan?
I think it is just like something like this capacity. We've never had a health equity summit. Health equity in general has never been really a term that people have been introduced to, an issue or a topic that is even discussed in a casual way. This whole opportunity to be part of a bigger movement is huge.
One of the things that I find the most valuable in our time with the Ketchikan Wellness Coalition, the experience that we're having now in terms of the Ody S.E.A tagline, which is self-discovery, empowerment, and action. And I think that with CSHE, we have certainly gone through our journey defining who we are as a program. And then now we're at a place of empowerment. We know where we want to go. We know the kind of national coalition that we want to build. And I think the one thing that we will implement more of as we move forward with the work is bringing together healthcare systems leaders, bringing together community, and we are definitely going to be utilizing youth voice a lot more in the work that we do.
The goal for this summit is to have youth to start becoming youth leaders or try to learn how to improve to be youth leaders and trying to get them out of the community and giving them education on how to make their community better.
People hear a lot about the word leadership. They get a lot of role models that are sometimes a bit empty leadership or false leadership. And in our culture, what we're trying to do is make sure that we get it that leadership comes from inside. Every one of these young people has a leader within them. What they just need is that gentle and direct way of getting that leader out. So that's why we talked about principles and not techniques. So it was leadership in challenging times.
It's important for the youth to be here so that way they gain more skills. Like, I think that people can never catch up on enough skills. Like, there is always something to learn and there's always something to do. So if you want to take action, you have to take action. If you want to stay quiet about a situation, like, you can do that, but it's easier to gravitate towards people who know what they're talking about.
Today, I spoke about the phenomenon of internalized oppression or colonial mentality. And I think it's really important for young people, including young adults, to understand what internalized oppression or colonial mentality is so that they can become aware of it, so that they can become aware of how it may exist within themselves and within their own families, so that they can identify it and begin the process of addressing it.
CSHE in general has made culture the forefront of the effort. Allowing us to have that space is what is the most important. When I talk in the community and they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize all the work you guys are doing to really uplift through culture. And having this movement of culture as medicine has really been so valuable, and making it the forefront of everything we do, from cultural enrichment classes to intergenerational cultural enrichment, to then just allowing that space where people are seeing, wow, I can share some of the issues I might be having.
It is important to bring youth culture to CSHE, to uplift our youth and to show them that they have a voice in our community, especially when it comes to health and wellness. And CSHE is giving that space for us youth to take power and take the initiative to lead conversations about health in our communities.
Today I spoke about how we can build resilience from the problem of racism that is happening in our world today. And it's important for youth to hear about this because they have the power to make a difference in their own lives and to be resilient from the problems of racism in this place today.
So today I gave an overview of what West Marion Inc. is, and a program of it is the Men of McDowell, which I work for. We mentor children and youth engagement and focus on substance abuse. And we just came to Ketchikan to try to connect with the youth and give them hope.
So today I shared about some of our plant relatives and how to be in right relationship with our plant relatives. And I think that it's really important for the youth of Ketchikan and for youth anywhere to have ways to connect with the natural world around them. There is so much to learn. Our plants are our teachers.
Today was a great day. It was just so awesome to be able to connect with all the different youth and really all of some of the other leaders here with the Ketchikan Wellness Coalition. Today we talked about branding from my perspective and really developing your brand story and your brand. Your brand is not a product really, it's who you are, it's your values, it is your vibe, it's also what impact you want people to feel and also what people talk about you and what they say about you.
The reason why it was important to have youth culture is because youth is our future and our present. They know what's going on in our community, and then at the same time, they bring a different perspectives that adults don't bring to the table as well.
From my experiences, from my life, what I would want from my elders is just more support and mental health, just like, because I don't usually talk to my adults about how I feel, what's happening, but I know I have people in my life that I can talk to them about, but it's just like normalizing that conversation between just youth and adults, that it's not like a gray area.
I hope that young people can feel that they belong, that they matter, that there is a special place in this world, in their neighborhoods and communities just for them, that their unique strengths and gifts and skills and challenges and trauma history all has a place, that they matter, that their voice can be heard, that they can make change, and that if you don't like the way things are now, you can work to change them, and it starts by changing yourself.
It's been really great being here in Ketchikan for the second time, working and meeting the youth that you're working with, and it's been so awesome. Like the zip lining excursion was so good because we were kicking it with the young people, and just hearing their aspirations and listening to them talk about how meaningful it was just to be in this space. Just from the very beginning of our interactions with you and the Ketchikan Wellness Coalition, we've been learning, and I think we've been learning alongside you. And I feel like this youth effort is one that has really shaped the direction that CSHE is going to move in the future.